So where are the sinners?
Ah, there's a clearing down there where—
Well, we were entrapped betwixt the twain of great ships, narrowing winds against our sail.
Whoa, wow!
And that's when young Ishmael— oh wait, is this Donkey? No, this is Sinclair. That's Sinclair Green. I didn't even have to try to search for them. The unmistakable, sonorous, and familiar voice echoing triumphantly between the empty buildings. That was a very good start, Sinclair, but I shall take it from here. That's Don Quixote's voice when she's sharing her adventurous tales, and totally not Sinclair. Oh my god.
A burning clock for a head. When I was a child, I heard a story about the legendary Sarkaz with a flaming head. But why would someone like that visit our humble village? Man, just looking at it makes me feel like I'm going to die of just like proximity because I'm just like a useless NPC. I don't even have a name. Holy shit, I'm just a villager. I'm gonna die of like disease of ambiguous kind at any second now.
So I'm guessing something did happen. They were quite mistrustful upon our initial arrival. We thought we were gonna have to murder a bunch of bitches like we always do.
What business do you outsiders have here? What if they're from the Inquisition?
Oh no, what do we do after all we went through to get here?
Calm yourselves, everyone. None of them are carrying what appears to be their scriptures or lamps. Let's first try to see who they are.
Man, I don't think they're gonna trust us anytime soon. All right, time for violence. Our time for assisting their ship repair, we promised to ride on their vessel. Miss Faust has theorized that perhaps by going out to sea, we may be able to find a way to return to whence we came.
There you are, Chief. Is there a place for us to stay the night?
It's the same place we gave you last night, like that open, roofless, pile of bricks over there.
Yo, Minnie and Tella, who are suffering from a disease. The disease crystallizes you. It spreads deeper and deeper into the affected internal organs, eventually culminating in their death. It's called opathy. It's quite painful. It's like turbo cancer. Amaya showed me the back of her right hand dotted with what appeared to be obsidian crystallizations. Oh no, she's got— is it contagious? Oh god. It's turbo leprosy. Oh, Jesus. It's self-replayable disease, but we haven't been able to record cases of a full recovery, so I'm probably gonna die. My life is miserable.
That's how it spreads? Talk about from dust to dust.
This is a horrible, incurable disease that kills billions every year. Why are you so miserable to be around? Don Quixote jumped from her seat and passionately shook her fist, which was followed by a heavy crack and the sound of small pebbles tumbling down. Don Quixote, watch out. Oh. Hello, random child. I can't wait for you to die. I have found a friend. You are the same eye height as me, therefore I have adopted you as friend. You can't takesy backsies. Crayon. Give the child an intelligent voice. Dawn 2. Female Sinclair. Well, there's a lot of ingredients to put into this voice. Oh, geez. To pray tell to what?
Forget the
Oh, geez. Okay. That immediately hurt me.
Forget the apology. I just want to know what happens next. The fixers of justice rose up to do what?
Hast thou come to hear the tale of the fixers? Oh no, I don't know how they're coming to us, given how Miss Don Quixote was the one who punched the wall down. What is happening right now? This is such a weird day. You want to forgive— ungovernable fool, calm down. We don't even know who she is. And don't you forget to share those fixer tales over here, there in the corner. Do not disturb our sleep. It is called friendship bonding. We will do this immediately, and it will be conductive all night. Thou makest the request most untenable. These tales deserveth to be announced to the world with great gusto from the center.
Name's Mares. How should I put this? Did you meet the village chief area during the day? He's my gramps.
If her name is Mares, does that mean her grandpa's name is President? They're very literal with the names here in Arknights. First name Mares, last name Assistant.
We have a very straightforward naming convention. I am Mayor's assistant. I bet you cannot guess what I do on my day-to-day basis.
I suppose that killed any hope for a good night's skip.
But don't you usually pass out within a minute of your back hitting the hay, no matter how noisy things are?
What? Do you take me for some kind of hibernating bear or something? Look, even I have trouble sleeping when there's noise all over the— Oi, listen, I didn't—
Rousseau had entered sleep in his usual steadfast adherence to the routine. He was basically standing straight bolt upright with his eyes open, like he was still scanning the environment. He even managed to do this like weird robotic turret type motion while he was standing in the corner to make it look like he was scanning the room. In fact, I'm pretty sure he was scanning the room. I don't know how he sleeps. I don't think he does sleep. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. Maybe he just commands sleep to happen.
It's still a challenge to cross the border, especially since we're going to have to pass through larger cities that are managed by the Inquisition.
You don't seem particularly fond of the Inquisition. Why is that?
That's because this village was formed by people who grew tired of living under the Inquisition's rule and fled. There's the Church of the Deep. The Inquisition will go whatever lengths to deal with the incidents related to the church that worships seaborns.
Phi, an organization that worships those monsters? It seems that the cultist fanaticism is a plague wherever we go. I feel like people with all kinds of wrong faiths and beliefs are so common. It's just everywhere. My gosh.
See, those Seaborns are the ones that messed up Liberia up. So, following their logic, apparently it's okay for them to arrest anyone who seems even remotely connected to them.
Are you saying that Obelia is like this because of the Seaboards? Oh my god, why do we keep sticking your arm in my face? It's so big and long. And why? That actually looks like a really baller ship. Why couldn't Mephistopheles turn into this? Holy shit. I'm like half expecting this thing to just take off and fly. Our young Mephi is also quite the excellent vessel, yet... wait, what am I blanked out and went on autopilot and just Sinclair Don Quixote first. Man, this whole warp reality multiverse thing is really just messing with those sinners. They're just body swapping again, good god. Our young Mephi is also quite the excellent vessel, yet imagine the adventures we could embark on upon this vessel, most lavishly decorated. It is befitting of our statue as heroes. Look, like coordinates updating in real time, it seems. Those coordinates seem to have been set to somewhere out in the middle of the ocean. Maybe it points to small islet.
No islet here.
Whoa, God, Jesus, giving me a heart attack.
What, did I actually surprise you? I did ask if you guys were gonna come fix the boat today.
Still, I didn't know you'd be here. Why is your voice changing like every other scene? Why are these coordinates set to this location?
There are several undersea cities with those coordinates. Collectively known as Ager. I'm also actively going through puberty, so my voice is kind of whatever.
A brief observation of the village seemed to suggest their substance situation was quite dire. Much of their daily substance consisted of dried food, most of them made for long-term storage purposes.
Right, I get what's going on here. Lass and her granddad are about to visit their hometown, and they're trying to get some food supplies from there to feed the villagers. And to convince them they're planning to use that fact they're from the same neck of the woods, or sea, I guess. See, look, I can smart when I feel like it.
Oh, so we're not just repairing the ship, we're repairing the food supply plant too. Oh man, how very nice of this. Not gonna backfire at all. Huh, what's wrong? It's, while the expressions were rather crude, Heathcliff's summary of the situation was clear, to the point, and easily understood. The sinners stared at him with mild surprise. And I did too.
What's with them annoying looks? Wait, oh, you sods! You don't think I'm that dim-witted, do you? I just rattle around the brain cell and just until it force hits it against the side of my brain, and then I do a thunkles.
The repairs are almost completed, but an issue has arisen.
Issue?
Well, that's not reassuring at all. You want to elaborate?
Multiple life forms identified ahead, assumed to be seaborne sea tower horde.
The ship's radar system seems to suggest the vessel is surrounded. All those same monsters from yesterday. I'll also just walk over them. All right, guys, have fun. Wow. Did we get off the ship to fight these things? Shell Sea Runner, Shell Sea Shelby, Shell Sea by the Czar. By the way, Amia, please be careful. Do not upsetty spaghetti the ones with chains around their arms. Will they put you in a book and they will be very mad at you forever. What do you mean? Well, they're part of the hand and they're called the middle. The middle what? Well, it's the middle finger. They're part of like the finger, but they don't look like fingers. What is this naming convention you people have? Your names are Skippity and Cow Tits. You know, like, don't you come at me with that. Mission accomplished, look at that. I think I noticed around the end of the battle how like those monsters were starting to go after the manager. Like, they're just coming right for him. Like, you're probably right, actually. Like, I noticed it too because I just noticed things because I have very good perception. And at some point, like during our battle, those monsters realized it's the manager who's like commanding the rest of us. I sensed the very same. Their movements were fluid and adaptive as though we were learning our behavior. Why does the Church of the Deep worship monsters like them? Jeez.
That ain't much of a question, innit? Must have all gone mental.
I'm sure there are many reasons, but Seaborns being of infinite potential, so much so that there's no superlative big enough to properly convey the scale. As organisms, they can endlessly evolve and adapt. Every time they encounter a new environment or a new element, they transform themselves into other Seaborns. Maybe that's their draw.
That fascination may be an attitude most befitting of research. Yet, the transformation of fascination into idolatry is, if I may be frank, not entirely positive. You saying whatever we talk about summarize. You don't need to tell me a million billion words. Guys, guess what time it is? It's Inquisition time. There's something going on in the village. Yeah, I hear it too. I'm hearing people shouting and hollering. When we returned to the village, ship repairs complete. We were welcomed by a rather hostile standoff. A quick count told me that there were approximately 20 people assembled in the village square. Considering its population, that was pretty much the whole village. Who's that over there?
Inquisitor, I think we've been found.
I'll look at you. Are you also a teenager? Hawk, I shall show that Inquisitor the true meaning of justice. On guard. Don Quixote, no, don't. And there she goes. Okay, well, that's a dead Don Quixote. All right, anyway. Well, I suppose I should, you know, before I go and pick what's remains of my vampire off the floor, go ahead and thank the board of directors real quick. Otherwise, you know, Minos can get mad at me. Oh, and Don Quixote just got shot with was that a cannonball out of a gun? Oh, okay, whatever. I guess we'll make this quick. Thank you so much to Tolling the Bell, Caden 2112, Komodo Prima, Solus Sly M3, Shinwa, Thalros, Tia, Wooly, and then let's see that over on the Twitch side, just Komodo Prima, Apollo Owl, Time Thornbloom, RBW 321, Caden Gamer 2112, Caffeine Powered, Exus Golem, Ico. Oh, and there goes Don Quixote across the floor, just pieces over there and over there. Oh my god. All right. Fabi Ray, Fenton Ferox, Ifany, Impulse DM, Locar 812, Knickknack 819, Raven Lola Moon, Reggie 8627, Remy Frost, Ray Allen, Rowan Yeen, Tia Brings Donuts, Trace Alcrom, and Wooly 213. Again, thank you for your support. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go put my Don Quixote back together. Your Honor, League of Legends. Death. Life or Bath for Dry Don Quixote.